Welcome to Learner's Prep. In this session, we'll solve some more problems based on the concept of time, speed, and distance. This is the second session in this topic. So, till now we have solved 10 questions. Now, let us see question number 11. One day, Kiran started 20 minutes late from home and reached his office 35 minutes late. On that day, he traveled at a speed that was 20% slower than his usual speed. How much time does Kiran normally take to reach his office from home? So let us assume the normal speed here. So let the normal speed let us assume as S. Normal speed let us assume as S. So on that particular day, the speed is reduced. So 20% speed is reduced. So the speed after reducing, so that is a decreased speed. So what is a decreased speed? 20% reduced. So that means 80% is a speed now. So 80%, it is written as 80 by 100 into S. So if you simplify 24 25s, so what is remaining here? 4S by 5. This is the reduced speed or decreased speed. Now let us find out the ratio of both the speeds. Ratio of speeds. So what are the speeds here? Normal speed is S and the decreased speed is 4S by 5. So the ratio is S is to 4S by 5. Now there is S in both the terms, so you can cancel it. So what is remaining now? 1 is to 4 by 5. So if you simplify this, multiply both the terms by 5. So what will remain? 5 is to 4. This is the ratio of speeds. Now we have studied in the concepts that speed and time are inversely proportional. So let us write down ratio of time. Ratio of time. So ratio of time is the inverse ratio of speeds. What is the inverse ratio of 5 is to 4? It is 4 is to 5. That is the inverse ratio of time. Sorry, inverse ratio of speeds gives us the ratio of time. So 4 parts is the time taken with normal speed and 5 parts is a time taken with the decreased speed. So the difference between both the timings. So difference between both the timings is 5 minus 4, 1. So one part is a difference between both the timings. So according to the question, what is the difference between the timings? So Kiran started 20 minutes late from home and reached his office 35 minutes late. So when he started 20 minutes late, actually he should reach 20 minutes late to the office. But he is reaching 35 minutes late. So what is the actual late? Actual late is 35 minus 20. That is 15 minutes is the actual late. So this one part is equivalent to 15 minutes. So 4 parts is a time taken with the normal speed. That is what we have to find out. How much time does Kiran normally take to reach his office? So 4 parts is the time taken with the normal speed. So that is 15 into 4. 15 into 4 is 60 minutes. So this is the time taken with the normal speed, 60 minutes. So that is the answer. So option B is the correct answer here. Now let us see question number 12. A man runs around a square field. His speeds along the 4 sides are 10, 10, 15 and 15 kilometers per hour respectively. What is his average speed for the entire trip? So here the field is in the shape of a square here. So the field is in the shape of a square. So all the four sides are equal. So let us assume each side has 1 unit. Each side we will assume as 1 unit. So total distance will be 4 units. So each side is 1 unit, and total distance covered is 4 units. So average speed, what is the formula? Average speed, total distance by total time. So average speed formula is total distance by total time. So total distance is 4 units here, and time of traveling for the first side. So time of traveling for the first side is 10 kilometers per hour is the speed, and the distance is 1 unit. So time is distance by speed. So that is 1 by 10. This is the time of traveling for the first side. Next, second side also 10. 1 by 10. Next, for the third side, the distance is 1 and speed is 15. And for the fourth side also, speed is 15. 1 by 15. So this is the total distance by total time. Let us simplify this. 1 by 10 plus 1 by 10 is 2 by 10. 1 by 15 plus 1 by 15 is 2 by 15. So let us simplify this. 10 and 15 LCM is 30. 10 and 15 LCM is 30. 4 by 30 is the LCM. So 10 divides 30 3 times. So 3 to the 6. 15 divides 30 2 times. So 2 to the 4. So that is equals to 4 by 6 plus 4 10. 10 by 30. So you can simplify this 1 by 3. So 4 by 1 by 3. So that is reciprocated. 4 into 3, which is equals to 12 kilometers per hour. 12 kilometers per hour. This is the average speed. 12 kilometers per hour is the average speed. Option B is the correct answer. Question number 13. A traveler covers 42 kilometers, partly at 6 kilometers per hour and partly at 4 kilometers per hour. If he had traveled the portion covered at 6 kilometers per hour at 4 kilometers per hour, and the portion covered at 4 kilometers per hour at 6 kilometers per hour, he would have covered only 38 kilometers in the same amount of time. How many hours did the traveler spend on the journey? So here he is interchanging the speeds. Then the distance covered is reduced. So in the first case, the speeds are 6 and 4. 6 and 4 are the speeds. So some distance covered at 6 kilometers per hour and some distance at 4 kilometers per hour. So time of traveling with a speed of 6 kilometers per hour, let us assume as x. And time of traveling 4 kilometers per hour, we'll assume as y. So this is the distance 6x and 4y. So the total distance is 42 kilometers. Sum of both the distances is 42 kilometers. Now in the second case, the speeds are interchanged, 4 and 6. So timings are same, 4x and 6y. Distance covered in the second case is 38 kilometers. So we got the two equations here. We have to find out total time of journey. So that is x plus y we have to find out. So when you have two equations, you can find out x and y values and add them. But here we'll use the shortcut here. So don't find the values of x and y individually. Simply directly add the equations. 10x plus 10y is equals to 42 plus 38, 80. So 10 is common in both the terms. So if you take 10 common, x plus y is equals to 80. So you can simplify 10 and 80 8 times. So the remaining is x plus y is equals to 8. So what is x plus y here? So total time of journey. So total time of journey is 8 hours. Total time of journey is 8 hours. So that is the answer. 8 hours is the answer. Option A is the correct answer here. Question number 14. A delivery van has 6 tires in total, of which 5 are used at a time and one is kept as a spare. So the driver rotates the tires regularly so that all 6 tires are used equally. If the van travels a total distance of 54,000 kilometers, what is the average distance traveled by each tire? So the vehicle is moving for distance at a distance of 54,000 kilometers. So all the 5 tires will move 54,000 kilometers. So we'll find out distance traveled by all the 5 tires. Distance traveled by all the 5 tires. Traveled by all the 5 tires is 54,000 multiplied by 5. So if you multiply this 3 zeros, 5 fours 20, 2 carry 5 fives 25 plus 2, 27. So 2,70,000 kilometers. This is the distance traveled by all the 5 tires. Now we have to find out average distance. Average distance. So average distance is distance covered 2,70,000. This should be divided by all the 6 tires are used to find out the average distance. We have to consider all the 6 tires. So divide this with 6 because all the tires are rotated. All the 6 tires are rotated and used. So in finding the average, a 6th tire is also spare is also considered. Simplify this. 6 fours 24, 3 remains 30, 6 fives 30 and carry 3 zeros. So what is remaining here? 45,000. So 45,000 kilometers is the average speed of each tire. 45,000 is the average speed of each tire. Average distance of each tire. So option C is the correct answer. Question number 15. A group of cadets is marching in a straight line. The formation is 240 meters long. Each cadet has a stride length of 75 centimeters and takes 64 strides per minute. How much time will the entire formation take to completely cross a 1.68 kilometers long tunnel? So length of the formation is given in meters and stride length is given in centimeters and length of the tunnel is given in kilometers. So we'll convert all the units into one unit, that is meters. So length of the stride of each cadet is 75 centimeters. So 75 centimeters convert into meters, divide with 100, it is converted into meters. So each cadet has a stride length of 75 by 100 meters. And how many strides are taken per minute? 64 strides are taken per minute. So if you multiply this with 64, you will get the distance covered in 1 minute. So 75 by 100, let us simplify. 25 threes, 25 fours. and 4 16s. So the remaining is 16, 3 is 48. So this is 48 meters. So this is the distance covered by each cadet in 1 minute. Distance traveled by each cadet in 1 minute. Now, length of the tunnel. So length of the tunnel is given in kilometers. Length of tunnel is 1.68 kilometers. So convert this into meters. So this should be multiplied by 1000. So decimal point moves 3 digits right side. That is 1680 meters. This is the length of the tunnel. Now the group to cross the tunnel completely, it should cover the length of the tunnel and also length of the formation also. So distance to be covered. Distance to be covered to cross the tunnel is length of the tunnel 1680 plus length of the formation. What is the length of the formation given in the question? 240. So if you add both 0, 12, 9, 1. So 1920 meters. So this is the distance to be covered to cross the tunnel completely. And in 1 minute, how much distance is covered by each cadet? 48 meters. So let us find out the time to cross the tunnel. Time to cross the tunnel. So distance to be covered is 1920 and in 1 minute 48 meters is covered. Simplify this. 48 fours 192 and carry 0. So 40. So 40 minutes is the time taken by the group to cross the tunnel. 40 minutes is the answer. Option B is the correct answer here. Question number 16. Rohan travels daily from his home to his workplace. If he travels at 12 kilometers per hour, he reaches the office 15 minutes late. If he travels at 18 kilometers per hour, he reaches the office 10 minutes early. What is the distance between his home and workplace? So there are two speeds here. In this question, there are two speeds. So let us find out the ratio of speeds. So ratio of speeds. So what are the speeds here? One speed is 12 and other speed is 18. Simplify 6 twos and 6 threes. 2 is to 3. This is a ratio of speeds. Now speed and time are inversely proportional. So let us find out ratio of time. Ratio of timings, that is the inverse ratio of speeds, 3 is to 2. So 3 parts is the time taken with a speed of 12 kilometers per hour and 2 parts is the time taken at a speed of 18 kilometers per hour. So the difference of timings is 3 minus 2, 1 part. 1 part is the difference of timings. So according to the question, what is the difference of timings? So in the first case, he is reaching 15 minutes late and in the second case, he is reaching 10 minutes early. So one is late and other is early. So to find out the difference, we have to add both the timings. So one is 15 minutes late and other is 10 minutes early. 15 plus 10, 25 minutes. So this is the difference. So according to the ratio, it is 1 part. So 1 part is equivalent to 25 minutes. And we have to find out the distance here. To find out the distance, we should know the time. So time, 3 parts we will find out. That is a time taken at a speed of 12 kilometers per hour. So 3 parts is 25 into 3, that is 75 minutes. 75 minutes, which is 75 by 60 hours. 75 by 60 hours. Now we will find out the distance. This distance is equal to speed into time. So speed is for 3 parts. What is the speed? 12 kilometers per hour, and the time is 75 by 60 hours. Simplify this. 12 ones, 12 fives. 5 ones, 5 15s. So remaining is 15. So 15 kilometers is the distance. This is the answer. Option A is the correct answer. So here we can also use 2 parts also, that we use the same answer. 2 parts is the time taken with a speed of 18 kilometers per hour. So even you consider that also, you will get the same answer. Question number 17. Arun usually walks from his home to the bus stop at a constant speed. One day he walked 2 kilometers per hour slower than his usual speed and took 5 by 4 times his usual time to reach the bus stop. What is Arun's usual walking speed? So in this case, we have to find out the ratio of times. So usual time or normal time. Normal time, let us assume as t. Normal time, we will assume it as t. And since the speed is decreased, time is increased. So increased time. So increased time is 5 by 4 times of his usual time. So 5 by 4 t. So this is the increased time. So why the time is increased? Because the speed is decreased. So let us find out ratio of time. Ratio of timings. So normal time is t and increased time is 5 by 4 t. So t gets cancelled in both the terms. The remaining is 1 is to 5 by 4. So multiply both the terms with 4, you will get 4 is to 5. This is a ratio of time. Now, ratio of speeds. So this is a reverse in this case. In the previous questions, we had a ratio of speed, so we reversed it. So now we have ratio of time. We have to find out ratio of speeds. So inverse ratio of 4 is to 5, that is 5 is to 4. So 5 is the speed with at a normal time, and 4 parts is a speed with increased time. So the difference is 5 minus 4. Difference is 5 minus 4, which is 1 part. So according to the question, what is the difference of speeds? So the difference of speeds according to the question is 2 kilometers per hour. So he is going at a speed of 2 kilometers per hour slower than the usual speed. So that is a difference. So this one part is equivalent to 2 kilometers per hour. And now we have to find out normal time or time with the usual speed. What is Arun's usual walking speed? So usual walking speed is 5 parts. 5 parts, let us find out. So 5 parts is 2 times of 5. So that is 10 kilometers per hour. So this is the usual speed of Arun, 10 kilometers per hour. So answer is option B. Question number 18. A person has to travel 18 kilometers. After walking for 45 minutes, he finds that he has covered 1/3 of the remaining distance. What is his speed in kilometers per hour? So let us assume this as a total distance to be covered. So the person has traveled for 45 minutes. 45 minutes the person has traveled. And he found that this is 1/3 of the remaining distance. So if the remaining distance is x, so the distance traveled will be x by 3. So 1/3 of that. So you will get a fraction there. So to avoid the fraction, what we'll do? We'll assume the remaining distance as 3x. And distance already covered is x. 1/3 of 3x is x. So the total distance is x plus 3x, which is equal to 18 kilometers, which is given in the question. X plus 3x is 4x is equals to 18. So x is equals to 18 by 4, which is 4.5. 4.5 kilometers. So this is a distance already traveled. So in what time he traveled this distance? 45 minutes. So we can find out the speed. So speed is distance by time. 4.5 kilometers is the distance and the time of traveling is 45 minutes. So if you divide that with 60, it is converted into hours. Now simplify this. So 4.5 multiplied by 60 by 45. So that gives us 45 into 6 by 45. So 45 gets cancelled one time and the remaining is 6. 6 kilometers per hour. This is the speed. 6 kilometers per hour is the speed. Option B is the correct answer. Question number 19. If a cyclist rides at 18 kilometers per hour instead of 15 kilometers per hour, he would cover 24 kilometers more in the same time. What is the actual distance covered? So what is the actual speed here? Actual speed is 15 kilometers per hour. So he could have increased to 18 kilometers per hour. So here let us find out ratio of speeds here. Ratio of speeds. So what are the speeds here? The original speed is 15 and the increased speed is 18. 15 is to 18. So 3 5s 3 6. This is the ratio of speeds, original speed and increased speed. So here we should not find out ratio of time here. So here we have to find out ratio of distances. Ratio of distances. Because distance is given in the question. Ratio of distances. Speed and distance, they are directly proportional. So you have to consider the same ratio, 5 is to 6. So 5 parts is the distance covered at the original speed and 6 parts is a distance covered with the increased speed of 18 kilometers per hour. Now the difference is 6 minus 5. So the difference is 6 minus 5 is 1 part. 1 part is a difference. So according to the question, he would cover 24 kilometers more in the same time. So that means the difference is 24 kilometers according to the question. So according to the question, the difference is 24 kilometers. So difference of distances is 24 kilometers. So one part is equivalent to 24 kilometers. So what do we have to find out? Actual distance covered. Actual distance covered is 5 parts. So 5 parts is how much? 5 parts is 24 multiplied by 5. That is 120 kilometers. So this is the actual distance to be covered. 120 kilometers. Option C is the correct answer. Question number 20. Two colleagues, Ravi and Suresh, live in the same apartment and walk to the same office every day. Ravi takes 36 minutes to reach the office. Suresh takes 24 minutes to reach the office. One day, Ravi starts walking at 9 a.m. while Suresh starts from the apartment at 9:06 a.m. At what time will Suresh catch up with Ravi? We have two persons here, Ravi and Suresh. Ravi and Suresh. So we'll use the formula speed into time is equals to distance. So the time taken by Ravi is 36 minutes. Ravi takes 36 minutes while Suresh takes 24 minutes. So to reach to the office from home. Distance we have to assume as LCM of 36 and 24. LCM of 36 and 24. So next multiple of 36 is 72. 72 is also divisible by 24. So that is the LCM. So total distance is 72 units. So that can be meters or kilometers. 72 units. Speed of Ravi is 36 divides 72 two times. So 72 by 36 is 2 units per minute. And Suresh's speed is 72 by 24. So that is 3 units per minute. So these are the speeds of Ravi and Suresh. And they are traveling in the same direction. So we have to find out relative speed. So relative speed, since they are traveling in the same direction, so the difference of timings is the relative speed. So 1 unit is the relative speed. So 1 unit per minute. This is the relative speed of Ravi and Suresh. So Suresh is starting at 9:06, but Ravi started at 9 a.m. So in these 6 minutes, Ravi traveled some distance. So distance traveled by Ravi in 6 minutes. Ravi walked in 6 minutes. In 6 minutes, how much distance? So he travels per minute 2 units. So 2 into 6. 12 units he had already traveled. 12 units Ravi has already walked. Suresh has to cover this 12 units. So how much time Suresh will take? So time is 12 units is the distance to be covered and the relative speed is 1 unit per minute. So this is 12 units and this is 1 unit per minute. So if you divide, you will get 12 by 1 is 12 minutes. So in 12 minutes, Suresh will catch Ravi. So he is starting at 9:06 a.m. 9:06 a.m. and after 12 minutes, add 12 minutes. So that is 9:18. 6 plus 12, 18. At 9:18 a.m., Suresh will catch up Ravi. 9:18 a.m., Suresh will catch Ravi. So the correct answer is option B is the correct answer. So these are the problems based on the concept of time, speed and distance. So we'll cover some more problems in the next session on this same concept. We'll meet in the next session. Thank you.